Hello and welcome back to Fox's Reality. Today we are talking about... Actually, what are we talking about? What? I really don't want to talk about that. No, we're not doing WMR. I don't even have one. I mean, I can't do it if I ain't got it, you know? It's not my fault. I don't want to. Alright, I guess let's talk about Windows Mixed Reality. Oh boy. Alright, roll the intro. Okay, let's talk WMR. So, it's 2024, and yeah, I know I talked about this like over a year ago, but there's some weird stuff going on with WMR right now. It seems like the entire software is being shut down and completely removed soon. I don't know, it's got something to do with Windows 11. I didn't do a bunch of research on it. From what I'm understanding, Microsoft is completely removing mixed reality from the platform. But why? I don't even remember it being that bad. Has it really aged that badly? I guess all we can do is just check it out again. You see, this time I'm checking out the Acer variant of the headset. It's got the same amount of cameras and it's got the exact same controllers, and even the visor part flips out like the Dell visor. So that's really cool. I like that. Once again, the controllers had to install via Bluetooth, but the setup was actually relatively easy this time around. I didn't use like the boundary setup like I did last time. I just set the height of the floor and I was kind of on my way. You know, these controllers absolutely feel like cheap garbage. I hate these. Alright, I'm not gonna beat around the bush with you guys. This is rough. Anytime the controllers leave the camera's view, it instantly disconnects. That means I can't even reach over my shoulder in any game, basically making this game unplayable. And actually, the controllers seem to lose tracking no matter what, and there's no way my hands are actually this shaky. There's so much input lag. What is going on? Okay, as you can see, I'm trying to play Half-Life Alyx in the Gunman mod, but I physically can't do anything in this game. It doesn't work. But you know, maybe this one's on me. Okay, let's check out a different game. Alyx is pretty modern, and it definitely was not made with WMR in mind. So let's check out Blade and Sorcery. Well, that didn't fucking work, did it? Alright, well, Blade and Sorcery isn't gonna work. What about Veil? Can we play Veil? Alright, at least Into the Radius launches. And I gotta say, honestly, the resolution is really good, and the headset tracking is also super good. And just like the CV1, this thing plugs in directly into the HDMI port and uses the USB for power. And I really dig the black and blue on this thing, but the damn controllers, they just have such awful input lag. For some reason, I keep turning to the right. And it's not stick drift, because it wasn't happening in Alyx. I don't know how many times I had to pull the trigger to shoot the gun. Okay. Let's try, like, someone mentioned a sim racing game, you know? So let's try this, like, I don't know, random beach game from itch.io. Before we do that, though, let's take a second to talk about our sponsor. Have you guys heard of Dubby Energy? You see, Dubby Energy is another, you know, powder-based energy drink formula, just like the Gamer Sups or Sneeko, stuff like that, or G Fuel. But Dubby Energy is mostly just vitamins. If we check over here on the supplement facts right here, it's mostly just vitamin C, B6, and B12 with some coffee bean extract and flavoring. The best thing about it is that they talk nothing about jitterless energy. And honestly, I've been drinking it constantly since I got it. And sure, we got stuff like Gamer Sups, you know, we got good right here, you know, it's alright. You know, I wouldn't say good. But why get Gamer Sups when you can just use code FOX for 10% off? It helps me out, and if we could sell enough through my code, we could get our own Foxy's Reality flavor. That would be sick, you know? But genuinely, check out W Energy. If you use my link or just use Fox at checkout, you get 10% off of your entire order. And it's only $15 for a starter pack that comes with a cup and 3 of these smaller packs for testing it out. And 10% off that's like 12 bucks. I mean, there's nothing you're really losing, and you might find your new favorite drink. Anyway, back to the video. Yeah, this didn't work either. This thing kind of blows, you know? Honestly, I can see why Windows isn't going to support this headset anymore, and honestly, that kind of sucks. One, I got this headset and I don't know what to do with it now. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a cool display item, but that means there's hundreds upon hundreds of these WMR headsets that's about to flood the market and essentially be glorified paperweights. And even if modders can make these open source, why would they? The Quest 2 was so mass produced and so popular that there's so many of them floating around for super cheap when people upgrade to the Quest 3. And even the Quest 3 S is still super affordable. And it really sucks because like the UMD is nice, it's lightweight, and dare I even say comfortable. And I can't exactly find details on the exact resolution, but it's on par with the Quest 2 and it's very clear. Sadly though, the controller support is just god-awful. Maybe if we could use other controllers with it, but sadly, these controllers are just read by the UMD as far as I understand. They're designed for WMR headsets. It's why so many of these headsets have the exact same controller. Honestly, I think it's a shame for what's gonna happen to these headsets. It's so much e-waste, and it's gonna happen with all of these things. But I can say, it's the first headset that I can clearly tell you not to buy. Hell, buy a Quest 1 at this point. This WMR is dead. This is awful. Honestly, WMR just really ain't it, and it makes sense why they're being discontinued. So, to answer the question in this video, honestly, this is not worth it. I don't think WMR is worth it, and they're gonna be discontinued by Windows 11, and Microsoft is not gonna support them anymore. So it's not gonna matter. But yeah, there you go. WMR sucks. Don't buy it. If you see these on, you know, eBay or Marketplace for super cheap, buy a Quest 2 or some other PC VR that is still supported, like any of the Oculus headsets that's still out there, from the CV1 to the Rift S to the Quest 1. Hell, even the Quest Go is still supported. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.